Alright, so continuing on with Dojo mode. I actually played those 24 missions initially on the launch day of the Xbox One. Today's actually day 2, so I'm going to go ahead and jump in and try to beat the final 8 right now. So let's see if we can do it.
Fight on.
I don't understand what that says at the bottom there. It's like 01KI. Really weird. I don't know what that is. Alright, so this lesson's about frame data. Startup, active, and recovery. So let's see. When attack is an opponent, a reaction animation happens for a period of time. Yes, I know that. So here you go. They're talking about frame advantage and so on and so forth. So, double roundhouse into light punch. Nicely done. Feel free to go into practice mode and get a better sense of the frame data for all of your moves. Some moves are very negative on blocks, such as Jago's far-standing heavy punch. One way to make sure moves are safe is to cancel into a special attack. So what they're saying is some moves have a lot of recovery. If you do them and they do not hit your opponent, or if your opponent blocks, they may be able to counterattack unless you do a 2-in-1, which is what they're talking about here. A standing fierce punch 2-in-1 into a special attack. So here you go. Try this out. Do a crouching heavy and block afterwards. When the opponent blocks the heavy, it'll be able to punish you. Cancel your crouching heavy into a medium wind kick and then immediately block. You won't get punished. See that? He was able to punish me. But if I cancel it into a wind kick, aha, I was able to block. He couldn't do anything about it. Well done. Another thing to look out for are moves that are active for a long time. These attacks can particularly be useful on wake up. If you can time the attack slightly early, it's more advantageous on hit. So saying, for example, close standing medium kick is normally plus 4 frames on hit, but it has 4 active frames. If you can time it to hit on the last frame, on the wake up, it will become plus 7, making it possible to link it to other attacks. When a move hits on any active frame besides the first, it's usually referred to as a meaty. So we're going to do meaties. This is pretty cool. Almost had it. Here you go. So the timing basically means that the kick was already extended. It hits for a certain period of time. I extended it with timing so that the last possible instant it hits, and because of that, you've already recovered from the kick, you could combo into something. If it had hit somewhere earlier, you wouldn't have been able to combo into something. So that's exactly, in layman's terms, what they were just saying. So the basics of frames, blah, blah, blah. So now we're going to talk about frame traps. One of Jago's best frame traps comes from his heavy laser sword, which is plus 2 frames on block. Jago's far-standing medium punch has a startup speed of 6 frames. Since Jago's fastest normal is 5 frames, a defending Jago will always be preempted by the standing medium punch. So what they're basically saying is if you do a certain move, this heavy laser sword, and you do a medium punch after, unless the character has a move that's faster than that medium punch coming out, they can't do anything about it. And they're basically saying Jago doesn't have one, so Jago can't do anything about this. So let's see here. Oops. Didn't come out. Dope! There it is. So you see what happened. The computer-controlled Jago tried to attack me as soon as it could, but my medium punch was faster and was able to stuff what he was doing. Okay? Alright, Jago performs similar frame traps with his double roundhouse, plus 3 on block. Alright, so let's see what they want me to do. Double roundhouse and close heavy punch. There it is. So, frame trapped again. Double roundhouse. This guy tried to attack me. I did a faster move. Attacks that are invulnerable will beat other attacks regardless of which came first. For example, medium wind kick is negative 3 frames on block, but Jago can still beat any attack afterwards by using the invulnerable shadow laser sword, which is that charged up version of the move that uses some super meter. So let me show you this one. Right through his attack. So he should have been able to punish, but I used a move that has invulnerability frames. It blew right through his attack. Alright, excellent. One of the bonuses of frame traps is that they typically create counter hits. Counter hits increase damage and increase the amount of advantage on hit. So plus 2 lights, plus 3 mediums, plus 4 heavies, plus 6 specials. Enabling combos that would otherwise be impossible. Oops. Almost. There you go. So they're saying normally that wouldn't even work, but because you did it as a counter hit, you gain frame advantage. You're able to combo into something normally you wouldn't be able to. This is crazy. Alright. Congratulations, you mastered the art of blah, 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 blah. Alright, Shadow Counter. Now, I don't know what this is. This is new. Shadow counters are a new feature in Killer Instinct that give you an aggressive option when blocking. Shadow counters allow you to cancel your character's blocking animation directly into a counter pose. If you're hitting that pose, you'll perform a shadow counter. To perform a shadow counter, you have to press the 2 mediums while in block stun. Use shadow counters to punish predictable attack patterns. Wait for the second to last hit and cancel your block stun into a shadow counter. Okay. Shadow counter for the first hit of laser sword. Whoa, that's pretty crazy. Okay, let's try that. Shadow counter! I like how it yells it out. Shadow counter! Shadow counter! What the fuck? I like how it yells it out. It's so funny. Shadow counter! Now there's some risks and costs to shadow counters. They require 1 stock of shadow meter to perform. And if the counter pose doesn't grab anything, you'll be stuck in a long, vulnerable recovery animation. Let's see what happens if a shadow counter attempt fails. Oops. Ah. Oh, I have to stick it in a roundhouse. He punished. Oh shit, did you see that? There are 2 common ways for a shadow counter to fail. If the counter pose doesn't grab anything, or if more hits come after the counter pose grabs something. Remember, wait for the second to last hit. Alright, so all they're saying is the shadow counter will only absorb 1 hit. If the opponent does a move that's multiple hits, it's very possible they're going to blow through it. Gotcha. Okay, let's see. Ah, too late. There you go. Oh, I fucked that up. Too late. See, too early. Too many hits. I don't know how many hits. 5 hits. Okay. Now I know. Okay. So the shadow version of his twin kick is 5 hits. Alright. Congratulations, you've learned shadow counters, blah, blah, blah. Alright, now they're going to talk about resets. Damn, they're really getting in depth. Reset is a term for when you let your opponent out of a combo intentionally with the goal of starting a new combo through an immediate mix-up. Potential damage sticks around if you don't get breakered. So resets allow you to accrue a ton of damage incredibly quickly. So they want a simple reset after a auto double. Okay. Oops, I fucked up. Ah, I did too late. Ah. There you go. So it was a mix-up. See that? I ended the combo. He thought maybe I was going to continue and he was going to go for a combo breaker. Instead, you do a low medium, and actually I could have continued into a combo after that like that. Alright, so here we go. Aha, that's an overhead. That's a tricky mix-up because maybe they're thinking, alright, maybe he will mix me up. I'm just going to block. If they're blocking low, that's an overhead move. It would have went through their block, and I could have comboed right after it like that. Look. Completely fuck them up. Alright, so let's look at this one. This is a throw. This is a throw mix-up. Very nice. Resets by their nature aren't guaranteed. They're just a mix-up. Since the opponent will probably be trying to react to an auto, reacting to an unexpected reset will be even more difficult. Universally, good resets tend to come after linkers. That's exactly when your opponents will be trying to react to your autos and manuals, so let's give it a shot. Fuck! Oh, I don't know. I don't know when they want me to do this. This is weird. Oh, that's weird. When did they want me to do Shadow Laser Sword? During the throw? Oh shit, you can combo after the throw. I didn't know that. Wow. Alright, here we go. This is cool. Watch this. Ah, it didn't work. Come out. That's not it. I pressed the wrong buttons. What the fuck? I tried to throw. Huh. I don't know the timing. Alright, you gotta do it during the throw animation. Gotcha. Okay. Oops. Ah, I did it too late. There we go. Yeah! That's crazy. That is really good, man. Alright, this time they want me to do, here you go, the Shadow Wind Kick combo into an Ender. Alright. Oh, phooey. I hit the button once extra by accident. Oh! Fucked it up. Yes, there you go. Nicely done. Resets after a linker are effective because your opponent will generally be preoccupied with trying to break her. Just don't get predictable. One of the trickier resets that Jago comes after the wall bounce, what his Wind Kick Ender provides. Okay, so let's see what we can do here with a mix-up. Heavy Wind Kick into a jumping medium kick auto and Ender. Really? Okay, we'll go for this. Oh! Okay, I didn't realize that's what I was doing. I didn't know it was supposed to be a cross-up. There you go. Cool. Now here's another one. Resets after a wall bounce. Opener auto, heavy kick, and a forward throw afterwards. Look at that. Wow. That's awesome. Now keep in mind he could have canceled out of that throw and did a juggle too. Wow. Congratulations, you learned the basics of resetting. You learned about combo breakers as a defender. There's a few intricacies of the system that to be aware of as the attacker. The first is lockout. When the defender fails a combo breaker attempt, he'll be locked out of further breakers for 3 seconds. When the opponent gets locked out, you have a great opportunity to react and adjust your combo to maximize damage. So for Jago, this means going around the world. It's done by performing heavy auto, immediately followed by a medium, then a light, then back around to heavy. Be sure to end the combo before the lockout is over. Wow, you can actually link all of them together. That's pretty crazy. Haha. Alright, here we go. That didn't work. Oh, I almost had it. Oh! That's ridiculous. Lockouts and bluffs. Excellent. If you react quickly, you can add a lot of damage to combos when you see a lockout. One strategy is to use the quick light autos or manuals to coax a lockout, and then add on big damage when the opponent bites. Another way to play mind games with your opponent is to use counter breakers. In a combo, you can cancel your attack straight into a counter breaker by hitting medium punch and kick together, I guess that means. If your opponent tries to combo breaker while you're in the counter breaker pose, you'll counter his combo breaker and cause a 4-second lockout. Give it a try. Try performing a medium auto, but cancel immediately into a counter breaker. The CPU-controlled opponent will fall for it and show you what happens when the counter breaker is successful. Okay. Damn it, I didn't do it early enough. Okay. Look at that! Wow, that's crazy. I'll do it again. I didn't do the combo after it. Shit. You gotta do it real fast. Yes! A freaking counter breaker. This game is all about guessing, man. Will he combo break? Won't he combo break? And taking a crazy chance. That is nuts. So well done. Counter breakers add another layer of mind games to the two-way interaction that combo breakers create. Just don't get overzealous with your counter breaker attempts, since a failed counter breaker leaves you open long enough for the opponent to punish you for a full combo. Counter breakers can also be used against opponents that break shadow linkers. When you hear the opponent get 2 of the successful presses necessary to break a shadow linker, Shadow counter in anticipation of the third one. Try it now. Okay. What is it? 1, 2, 3! When do I do it? I think it says do after the third? I think so. Oh, the uppercut came out late. Fuck. There we go. Very nice. It's nuts. This is nuts. This game has so many fucking rock, paper, scissors in it. So much strategy to it. It's crazy. It's so complex. Alright, congratulations. You mastered the art of combo breakers and how to deal with them as the aggressor. Key to becoming the great KI player is capitalizing on any reads you have on your opponent while staying a step ahead of them so that they can't get a read on you. Now here's advanced juggling coming up here. Alright?